In an industry ruled by giants, one airline dared to challenge the rules. Not with size, not with power, but with bold ideas, personality, and a promise to make flying fun again. This is the story of Virgin Atlantic, an airline born from a cancelled flight, and built on rebellion, innovation, and the vision of one man who refused to accept the ordinary. In 1984, Richard Branson was not thinking about starting an airline. He was simply trying to get home. While traveling from Puerto Rico to the British Virgin Islands, his flight was cancelled. Most passengers waited helplessly. Branson did something different. He chartered a small plane for $2,000, wrote Virgin Airways on a blackboard, and sold tickets to stranded passengers to cover the cost. That improvised flight worked, and in that moment, Branson had a realization: if airlines could cancel flights so easily, maybe the industry needed someone bold enough to challenge it. Later that same year, Virgin Atlantic Airways was officially born. With just one aircraft, a Boeing 747 named Maiden Voyager, Virgin Atlantic launched its first route, London Gatwick to New York Newark. The odds were stacked against them. They were small, they were new, and they were competing against powerful, established airlines. But Virgin Atlantic had something different, a clear mission: put the passenger first. Virgin Atlantic didn't just want to fly passengers. They wanted to impress them. At a time when air travel felt stiff and formal, Virgin introduced bold changes: seat-back entertainment screens, friendlier, more relaxed cabin crews, stylish uniforms, and later, luxury features like in-flight massages in upper class. Flying Virgin Atlantic felt modern. It felt human. And for many passengers, it felt revolutionary. Virgin wasn't just selling tickets, they were selling an experience. But success came with enemies. Virgin Atlantic's biggest rival was British Airways, the UK's dominant airline. Competition turned aggressive. There were price wars, legal battles, and even accusations of corporate sabotage. At one point, many believed Virgin Atlantic wouldn't survive. But Branson fought back, publicly, legally, and relentlessly. The underdog airline refused to disappear. Against all odds, Virgin Atlantic stayed in the air. To survive and grow, Virgin Atlantic needed strong allies. In 1999, Singapore Airlines bought a 49% stake, giving Virgin financial stability and international credibility. Then in 2013, Delta Airlines acquired that same 49% stake, forming a powerful transatlantic partnership. This partnership transformed Virgin Atlantic into a major player on UK-US routes, while still keeping its bold identity intact. In 2020, the aviation world faced its greatest crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic grounded fleets, closed borders, and nearly collapsed the airline industry. Virgin Atlantic was hit hard. Aircraft were retired, staff numbers were reduced, the future was uncertain. But once again, the airline adapted. Through restructuring, innovation, and resilience, Virgin Atlantic survived, proving that it wasn't just bold in good times, but strong in the worst of times. Today, Virgin Atlantic stands as a premium long-haul airline, known for strong transatlantic routes, sustainability initiatives, stylish design, and a brand personality that still feels rebellious. It may not be the largest airline in the world, but it remains one of the most recognizable. Virgin Atlantic began with a cancelled flight, and grew into a global airline that challenged an entire industry. Its story is not just about planes and airports. It's about daring to be different, about putting people first, and about believing that even the biggest industry